Alright, so I'm going to make some videos on prepping the garden beds for spring. I know it's not tropical gardening, but one thing I typically always have a problem with my tomatoes is blossom end rot. So what I've got is eggshells that I've dried out, then crushed down so it'll break down quicker in the soil, add calcium to the soil. So I've a couple of weeks ago I've pulled out any roots, turned up the ground just a little bit, added in a lot of compost from my compost pile, covered it in loose straw mulch or pea straw mulch, whatever it is, and now I'm just going to add this. A lot of people say eggshells don't break down quick enough to supply the calcium, but that's why they're dried and crushed instead of placing whole ones in, and also put it in early. Yeah, that'll spread that. I'm going to cover this side back over and do the same to the other side. It's the other side all covered over in eggshells. So after putting the mulch back down, I've laid my drip irrigation pipes back over it. It's been 2 years that this bed's been used for other things besides tomatoes, and now it's time to put the tomatoes back in there. I'll show you some of the compost. This is a compost pile. It's a mixture of chicken manure, horse manure. I've collected the horse manure from up in the paddocks up the back. Took the kids out for a Sunday walk with the bucket. There's also lots of wood chips. I've got a petrol wood chipper, so it's all wood chips from the backyard that's finely mulched. I also added some compost worms from my worm pile. Let's see what else is there. There's some newspaper and things, paper scraps, and also some comfrey. I always add some comfrey that I've growing around to sort of ignite it and start it, and some compost from the previous compost pile, but it breaks down super quick. It's sort of a semi-hot compost. I get it hot at the start, then I'm not too worried about it after. The main reason for the heat is just to kill off any seeds, but I'm never in a rush with it because I've got the time to wait till now. But adding that around in all the different garden beds to amend them and ready for spring. This is my leaf compost pile. It's mainly pistachio tree leaves. Actually from the neighbour's tree. He normally chucks them out. I'll get him to chuck them over the fence for me. Now that was filled right up to the top, even above that plastic top, and it's broken all the way down. With this compost pile and the other, I also had banana skins, coffee grounds, eggshells, tea bags. Not that we drink much of that, but the normal compost stuff is mixed through at the start, and again comfrey, which definitely speeds up the process and gets it nice and hot. This spot is also where I'm planning to put the long end below it at some stage, so that'll help to prepare the ground below it by keeping it moist, worms going in and out, nutrients seeping down. And it probably sounds weird to some, but I like to come out here quite regularly and play with it and feel it. It's beautiful stuff. Thanks, have a good day.